Ladies and gentlemen, I have some really heartbreaking news. I want to send out thoughts and prayers to Mr. Charlie Kirk. Yes, Mr. Charlie Kirk, the wonderful purveyor of such MAGA intelligence. Yeah, well, he was on a live today in Utah at a special event, sitting under a tent that said, "Prove me wrong." Well, with all due respect, Mr. Kirk, you didn't contribute to the betterment of this country. You contributed to the anger and the hatred. You contributed to the racism. You contributed to the ignorance. You contributed to the bullshit that got millions and millions and tons of millions of people kicked off healthcare and kicked out of all sorts of everything because of your contribution to Turning Point USA. I never wish harm on anybody, and I sincerely send thoughts and prayers to his family and to the Republicans that are all upset about this. But watch the response compared to, say, Gabby Gifford, compared to the lawmakers that were unalived by the MAGA person recently, and that response. Let's see what happens. Let's see how hypocritical. Let's see if Charlie Kirk gets any talk of gun control that children who were playing in church wasn't allowed to have under Republican rule. Ladies and gentlemen, this shouldn't be about color of the hat you wear or the side of the aisle you stand on. This should be about right and wrong. And for somebody to take someone's life, no matter how much you love and or dislike that person, it's a tragedy. So even though I can't stand anything about that man and his contribution to this world, I don't agree with in any way, shape, or form. As a father, I feel bad for his family. But I already felt bad for his family to be surrounded by that bullshit. So, Mr. Trump, and I use that term loosely too. Sorry you lost one of your warriors. Maybe. Stay diligent, stay educated, be kind. Because believe it or not, we're all in this together. Maybe someday people will wake up and recognize the violence is not necessary. Not even to silence voices that shouldn't have a platform in the first place. But even that's against the First Amendment. So I can't be mad about me being silenced if hoping someone else is silenced is, no. Not the way it should be. We gotta work together, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I wish you woke up before you left, because the world could use that voice, the voice of facts and logic and empathy towards others, not the voice of hatred and ignorance and arrogance that you carried with you every day in the spotlight you could muster. Well, my friend, your spotlight is dimmed. Godspeed, or escalator going down, either way. Taco will be there soon.